Right, hello everybody, welcome back to Donington Park. I'm delighted to say the sun is coming out now. We're going to have a dry race for race 1 of the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup combined with the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. Now what we're going to see in this race is there's going to be no split grid. They are just going to be bunched together per timings, and I actually think that's a good move. Spoke to a lot of drivers. Quite often we've had the MG Cup cars go first, then there's a 10-second gap, then the Metro Cup cars go. Not this time. They're just going to go off all together, purely based on their own qualifying. Of course, we are going to split them up for you, so their own championships do still apply. So Richard Buckley, the man on outright pole position in the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. By the way, what a qualifying from Maddie Maguire. There she is. Going to chat to her in a minute. Second place, Dick Trevette on pole in the MG Metro Cup. We can pop the qualifying order up on the screen for you now so you can see for yourself how finished was. I'll just quickly run through it before we go chat to the drivers. Ian Bolton, their outright fourth place, third in the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. There's Ian Dowler, James Morton, Dan Willers, Dave Nixon, John Gill, Kaylee Twigger, Dave Thompson, Mark Eel, Simon Lowry, G Boggs, Ashley Woodward, John Moore, Steve Tyler, Mike Williams. Then we've got the Bugner car. We've got Robbie Kennan, Timothy Davis, Joel Roy Hiley, Les Tyler, Stephen Williams, Tim Shooter, Ben Young, Tony Howe, Matthew Simpson, Richard Cowley, Pete Coleman, Andrew Ewins, Richard Gerrard, Neil Burnett, Kyla Birdseye in 34th. Of course, Kyla, we know, had a misfire, so she literally just completed her 3 laps just so she could start this race. Right, let's take that image down. We've got to go chat to Maddie Maguire, haven't we? Let's go for a little walk. I brought my brolly just in case. That means it's going to be a lovely weather and dry race for the drivers. Of course, if I didn't bring it, it would probably absolutely chuck it down. Hey, how you doing, fella? You all right? Yeah. Well, Maggie, are you watching the stream? Is that what we're doing?
No, I was listening to some music to get into the zone.
You're supposed to say yes. What? What's in the zone music? What are we listening to?
At the moment it's Linkin Park.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Quite
One step closer.
Bit of Metallica.
Bit of Metallica. Do you know what I like? I like this. I like
you should do it.
one of my first albums was Metallica Reload. There you go.
That's awesome.
I thought it was a good album. Anyway, look, qualifying that went incredibly well, didn't it?
I was just going around and thinking, where the heck is everybody? You know, it's just like, oh well. I thought towards the end, I thought no Booker has overtaken me, so it can't have done that bad.
It was a lightning qualifying session. I mean, of course, we knew it was slippy conditions. That played into your hands.
Yeah, definitely. The weather's drying up now. It's a dry track. All these guys behind me are going to be like a pack of wolves, I think. So.
Yeah, but we've got to get past you, though.
We'll try and hold out as long as we can.
Yes, Maddie, that's what I said. Go on, go back to Linkin Park, get yourself fired up. Let's give you a spoke to Richard. Richard, I'll leave you alone. We've already chatted once. No doubt we'll chat again at some point today. Mr. Bolton is over here as well. My namesake, Ian. Best name in motorsport, isn't it, Ian?
How you doing, mate? It's all right, yeah, it's okay.
Look, it's not a bad qualifying actually for you, is it? Can you get Maddie in front, you think?
Well, it's all about us getting around the first lap.
Yeah.
And then we get past each other, so it's about getting through the first lap and finishing. And what will be out there. It's
dry
I love this circuit. I'm very, very confident here.
We've just got a whopping great plane taking off, Lee. I don't know if you can get that on camera. Does that ever put you off when you drive? You probably don't notice.
Planes?
Yeah.
Mate, stuff like I love it.
Yeah.
Have a little look around me sometimes and enjoy the scenery. Yeah, it's good.
Just casually drive around Donington.
Keeps you calm on the track, things like that. Yeah, it's lovely. It used to be a Toka touring car game I used to love, and you used to see planes taking off in that. Yeah. So reminds me of playing Toka years ago.
Have
a good day, cheers.
Still up, mate. Let's keep moving down, shall we? Ian Dowler over. We've got to chat to him. We had a little chat, but we're off camera. Yeah, we spoke off camera, now we've got to do the official media duties. No swearing. Qualifying was all right, though.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, slippy, obviously, same as everybody else. But yeah, so I just keep pushing and keep pushing, keep it on the island. And it came out all right. We're on row 3. We can race from here. We'll be fine. You keep hold of your umbrella. And
yeah, I have done. I promised you, didn't I?
It'll keep that rain away. We'll stay dry.
The sun's coming out. It's going to be a nice day. It's quite breezy, though,
we'll have a proper race here. It's going to be an humdinger.
I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant.
Have fun here. Enjoy it, won't you? We've got Dick Trevette should be coming up soon. Haven't seen him yet. So let's have a quick chat with Dave Nixon over here. Dave, we had a little chat, didn't we, before? You're famous for your lightning starts, and you're going for another one here, right?
Yeah, I do. I definitely need one. Let's put it like that.
Tomcats go well round here, though, don't they? Power.
Yes, it's a nice flowing circuit for the car.
Yeah.
The only slow corner is into the chicane till they really got warmed up, and they put those big lumpy things on the corner, so you don't want to get it wrong.
No.
But yeah, no, looking forward to it. I like the circuit. Just try and catch him, but I might have to do that in the second race if I can't get past somebody. Ian's going to be quick.
Ian's going to be quick. It's great to see Maddie at the front, isn't it, as well?
I know, yeah, great. The car was obviously really well set up for the wet.
Yeah. Might be a bit different in the dry, so there's an opportunity there, maybe.
Yeah, we had terrible torque steer because so much power coming out the corner.
Yeah.
You had to really feather it.
Yeah.
But they are.
Good man. Dave, best of luck. We will be watching, of course, as well. Let's go chat to Kaylee. We always do, and then we're going to start moving through some of the Metro cars as well. Hey, how are we doing, guys? Where are you going? Kaylee.
Hi.
How are you, first of
I'm
all? It's good to
alright.
see you again.
Yeah.
Back out, ready for this one?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Home track.
You got Dave in front of you there, look.
Oh yeah, always.
He's the target, right?
Nah. We have a play. We'll see what we can do.
At least
He's
it's
quick
dry now,
round
though.
on it.
Yeah,
he is quick.
And of course, he's famous for his lightning starts, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, now he's been doing the hill climbs. He's, yeah.
Look at him. He's
We'll
ready,
see.
isn't he? He's ready. He's
Definitely.
Ready. And you're ready. That's
I'm
what we like
ready.
here.
Yeah, got my family here today, so.
Yeah, of course they are, aren't they?
Obi, Lisa, they're all here.
We'll pop down and say hello to them later,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Good to see you,
Alright,
Kaylee. Take care. Let's keep moving down, shall we? Let's get into the mix. Oh, we've got Dave Thompson. Let's have a quick chat with Dave. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Doing very well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, I always like to come see this car because I just love the livery. It's black and
Very,
gold. Just
very
something about
pretty.
it,
It just works. It just works. Qualifying was a nightmare. I decided to try some wets. And,
okay.
No, not very good at
So
all.
there's a lot more to come then
So
in
there
race
is a bit
condition.
more to come, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just keep our heads, give it a go.
Fantastic. Look, best of luck, Dave. Enjoy it, won't you? Thanks for talking to us. We do appreciate it. There's Simon as well. Hey, Simon, how you doing? You all right? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Qualifying now, was it out there?
It was going well for the first few laps. The last couple of laps, I got mobbed by a couple of Metros. I just couldn't get past them. But
Yeah.
at one point, I was P5, and then I think it started drying out.
Nippy little things, aren't they, these Metros?
Yeah, they were nice.
Going to be dry now, though.
Yeah,
Happy with that?
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Fantastic. Cheers, buddy. Right, let's keep going on down, shall we? Let's keep moving through. Let's go say hello to John Moore. We've got John, how are we doing, mate? It's good to see you again, bud.
How's you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Qualifier's quite close, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't think I was doing that well until the last lap. I got 2 seconds quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me forward.
Just drying, was it? Or...
Yeah. Last couple of laps dried a little bit. Yeah.
Now it's dry as well. Are you happy about that, or do you
Yeah,
like a bit of rain?
No. Either way.
I leave my brolly with me because if I hold on to the brolly, it won't rain. If I let it go, it'll rain. So I'll do whatever you want, John.
Yeah.
You tell me. If you want it to rain for race 2, I'll just leave this in there.
Yeah.
Best of luck, mate. Cheers. How you doing? All right, Phil.
Yeah, probably. Well, I've seen you at Sned.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. How you doing, Mike? You all right?
I'm all right.
Good to see you, pal.
Thank you.
You ready for this one?
Yes, I am now.
Qualifying a bit slippy out there, was it?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that, mate. We haven't bolted the inlet manifold up properly. We only put the engine in 6 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
It's been a bad few weeks. I won't go into details, but I wasn't coming. I booked in last night at 7 o'clock or 8
Wow.
o'clock.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you have come. You never know what's going to
I'm
happen,
glad
do
I
you?
bolted the inlet manifold up now. It should go a lot quicker.
Well, if it doesn't, then we've got a big problem, haven't we?
Absolutely.
No, I'll leave you to it, mate. Anyway.
Thank you, mate.
Mate, don't forget to check. Just check everything. Check.
Yeah.
4 wheels.
Well,
You're all right.
The plumbus wasn't going up, mate.
Ah, right. Where's Emma Cross? I think I know what the word of the day is now. Let's keep on going down, shall we? I think I figured out what word of the day is. There is a word of the day going around the MG Metro Cup. It sounds like it's plumbus, doesn't it? So let's keep on moving down. There's Joel. Hey, there, Joel. You good, mate? You well? Yeah, very good. Thank you, buddy. We're going to keep on going down. Let's go have a chat with Steve, shall we? Steve, how are we doing?
Oh yeah, how are you doing? All
Oh, I'm not too bad. How are you feeling for this one?
Yeah, good.
It's a nice track, Donington, isn't it?
It is great. Really, really good in the dry. It's a little slippery in the wet.
It's good that it's dry now, then, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this now. So
We're going to see a real test for everybody, aren't we?
yeah,
I
we're going
think,
to push
now?
on. Yeah.
Is it
So-
nice being mixed in with the MG Cup like this rather than having a split grid?
I think it's going to work better because
Yeah.
you've got the fast cars at the front, slower cars in the middle. You've got a mix in the middle. Yeah, I'm fingers crossed this is going to work.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will. Cheers, Steve. Best of luck.
Okay,
Anyway,
yeah,
thanks for
nice
talking
one.
to us. We do
Thank you.
appreciate it. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, where do you need it?
She's a touch. We're
How's that?
tuning it a bit too far now, sorry.
Say when.
Yeah,
clicking back, the whole thing has to go quite a bit and then it spins back. Hold it. Right, yeah, could just twist it up. Whoa. Perfect.
Is that right? You sure?
Yes.
Oh, it's moved again. Hang on.
Back, look at it.
Yeah, it's not sticky.
I'm
Les.
rebuild this in 5 weeks.
There you go. How's that?
Yeah. That's
Don't
right.
touch it.
Yeah, hopefully it stays there.
Best of luck, mate.
Rebuilt this in 5 weeks.
Have you really?
I've written mine off at Mallory.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. You're all right though.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
okay.
I was fine afterwards. So,
Yeah. Good man. Well, it's almost time to go. Best of luck. I hope I don't think it's going to stay like that.
I think it'll probably pop back in, but
it's right. You don't need your mirrors. You'll be going forward anyway. Cheers. See you later. Right. I think the cars are. I'm fixing it.
Oh.
Let's go back up because I think it's almost time for the cars to go out. It's gone silent out on track for the final qualifying that's just happened. I'm not too sure who it is. Oh, it's the MG Trophy cars who just finished qualifying. We're going to make our way back up to the top. We're going to watch the cars go out on track. Then we're going to get into position to bring you race one here of the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. I did want to find Kim Javes just to embarrass her because I know she hates being in front of the camera, but she's not up here unfortunately. But we are going to get up, watch the cars head on out for what is going to be an absolute thriller, I think, here. Yeah, that's not Kim, Leon, unfortunately. Let's make our way up. I think they've got just a minute or so to go. Here's Emma Cross pretending to be busy so she can avoid talking to me. Emma.
Hello.
I've just heard what I think is word of the day.
What?
And
what do you think it is?
I can't really remember what Mike said. Was it plumber or something? Plumber best or something?
It may very well be.
Well, if I've got it right, you've got to tell me I'm right. Am I right?
What are you saying it is?
One of those two words I just said.
It's neither of those two.
Is it not? What does it begin with? You've got to give me a clue.
It's very similar.
Okay, I'll ask Mike again because I've been chatting to a lot of drivers since and it escapes. But it's something like that, isn't it?
It is something like that.
Plumbus or something, wasn't it? Plumbus.
That'd be the one.
Yes, got it. What do I win?
Nothing.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, a cup of tea. Biscuit.
A cup of tea.
Cake.
Cake's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be down.
Yeah.
All right, cheers. There you go. There's a word of the day with the Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup, and I have got it right. There we go. Early doors as well. Now we can just relax for the day and enjoy the rest of the day. We're going to watch the cars head out on track. It is almost time for them to make their way out. In fact, it is now time for them to make their way out. And here they go. Safety car will lead them away. We're going to make our way into position shortly. Let's just enjoy the scenes here of these cars heading out on track. It is the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and the Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup Race 1 here live from Donington Park. And off they go. Beautiful sights indeed as they make their way out on track. Going to be a thriller. Mixed grid, as you can see. Two separate championships, but mixed grid nonetheless. There's a lot of them. There goes Mr. Basin there. Look. There goes Kyler Birdseye. And there is Dan Bowman as well. Right, we're going to make our way over. Let's just quickly pop that qualifying order up onto the screen again for you so you can see how things line up. Of course, Richard Buckley, the man outright pole position for the MG Cup. Manny Maguire in second place. Dick Trevette on pole position for the Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. So that's how things line up all throughout the rest of the field. We are going to move into position, and whilst we do go get ourselves into position, it is almost time to go racing. Roll VT. Donington Park. Somebody bring me some water. So here we are back. That was Ready to Go Racing. We are live here at Donington Park, and what a view we have got for you now. The cars just coming round the final chicane. As you can see, there is Richard Buckley in that black Tomcat. He's got Maddie Maguire alongside him. Dick Trevett on pole position in the Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. What a sight they make here. Buckley on outright pole, Maguire in second, Trevett on pole in the Metros, then Ian Bolton, Ian Dowler, James Morton, Dan Willers is in the Metro, then Dave Nixon, John Gill, Katie Twigger, David Thompson, Mark Eels in the Metro, Simon Lara, G Boggs, Ashley Woodward, John Moore in the Metro, Steve Tyler, then we've got Mike Williams, then we've got the number 25 Bugner car, we've got Robbie Kennan, Timothy Davis, Joel Roy Heidi, Les Tyler, Stephen Williams, Tim Shooter, Ben Young, Tony Howe, Matthew Simpson, Richard Cowley, Pete Coleman, Andrew Ewins, Richard Guerra, Neil Burnett, Carla Birdseye, 34 cars in total. It's going to be packed. It is 2 championships mixed in one class for the Metros, multiple classes, of course, though, for the MG Cup. We'll keep you up to date as best we can with everything as it happens too. So the cars lining up for the opening race of not just the day, but a weekend here at Donington Park. A quick classic racing action tomorrow for you as well. But here we are, live and exclusive. It's almost time for lights out. The cars at the back are just lining themselves up right now. We've got Craig Basin as well, actually. I forgot to say Dan Bowman too. So a couple of extra cars, 36 in total, lining their way up. Buckley, can he get in to Redgate, the opening corner here at Donington Park with a clear lead? Can Maddie Maguire hang on to second? Can she even get the jump? What about Dick Trevett? He's got Dan Willers breathing down his neck. Mark Eels, we know, is an absolute lightning bolt round here too. And of course, never ever rule out Mike Williams either. So the final few cars just lining their way up now. There's Bowman, the blue and pink. Look at that, not going to miss that. And there's the Basington car, Craig Basin, number 92, Class C, multiple classes of course. And we wait for the lights to go out. The action about to get underway. Don't forget, comment below. Head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. Red lights, here we go. Time for race 1. Who's going to get away? And it's a terrible start from Buckley. He's really slow to say. Dowler might have a good start too. Let's have a little look. Dowler's going to try and sniff down the outside of Buckley. Maddie Maguire's had a solid start, but I think the power of that Tomcat is just going to hold the lead. And it is Buckley who leads outright. Dick Trevett into first place, stays in first place with the Metro, but second on track. Everybody, I think, gets away from Redgate safely. And I still think Carla Birdseye might have an issue or two with the car. So solid start, everybody away safely. Now that's what we like to see. We had a sort of a mixed qualifying session of dry weather and wet weather. I'm delighted to say it is now dry. So full dry conditions for race 1 of the Hitford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup and Cherish Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. And it's Buckley who leads outright for the MG Cup and Trevett who leads outright for the Metros. And I'm just having a little look because I think it's going to be all change already. Buckley leading away. Dave Nixon, we spoke to him a little bit earlier. He's had an absolute flying start, hasn't he? I can't see Dick Trevett, though, unless my eyes are deceiving me and I've just missed him. So they're coming around the back straight now. We're on the National, so it's slightly shorter as well. That does mean that you're not going to have to wait too long. In fact, you can see the action coming thick and fast. And Dave Nixon's been absolutely flying on this opening lap, hasn't he? He's going to come down very shortly. And it's going to be Buckley, though, leading the way. But Nixon's going to be breathing down his neck. There is your race leader. And there is Dave Nixon. 1-2 Class C in the MG Cup. There's Bolton and Dowler. That's Class B, so that really matters. Maguire's still right in the mix. And got Eels is the leader. Mark Eels is the leader already in the Metro Cup. Wow, he's put my form. He's into the lead straight away. And I can't see Dick Trevett anywhere, unfortunately. So the rest of the cars streaming through. Just saw Cowley going through, and there is Trevette now, just coming past Kyla Birdside. So Trevette has gone off the track somewhere, still on. We still have all of our runners and riders, and it does sound like Kyla Birdside might still have that misfire issue in that car. Wow, drama as there always is. Incredible, incredible stuff here live at Donington Park. And I can tell you something from what I can see, I think Nixon is closing the gap too. Dowler and Bolton going toe-to-toe. Bolton leading that one. That's for Class B honours as well. But Mark Eales, once again, is a leader in the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. He's no stranger to that position. So Buckley outright leader, then Nixon in second, Bolton in third, Dowler in fourth, Maguire in fifth, Woodward in sixth, Gill in seventh, Bugner in eighth. Then we have your first MG Metro Cup car, Mark Eales, ninth on track, but first in the Metro Cup. Then G Boggs, then Williams, Thompson, Willis. We've got the two Tyler cars, 121 and 37. Then we've got Morton, Moore, Kenning, Baston, Lowry. What a start that is for Baston, by the way. Gerard Simpson, here they come now to start lap 3 already. It is going thick and fast, very quick here. And Bolton still holding off in Dowler at the minute in for Class B. Look at this, it looks like Woodward has got past Maguire to move up place. There goes Buckner, and Eales is going to be making the different changes. It is now Mike Williams in second place. Willis in third. That's 1, 2, 3. Eales, Williams, and Willis, 1, 2, 3 in the Metro Cup. There goes Tim Schuster coming through. Kaylee Twiggett just starting to get that top count firing now, I think, getting some heat into the tyres. It's actually Dave Nixon, fastest lap time so far, a 1:25.718 on that last lap. He is closing the gap to Richard Buckley. Could it be Dave Nixon who's going to get the job done? Well, we're going to find out in the next 16 minutes. Great stuff indeed. The action is going to come thick and fast on track. You're not going to miss any of it. Stay with us right here. Do not go anywhere. Don't forget, head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click, hit subscribe, comment, and we can show your comment on screen. Kyla Birdside, by the way, just pulls into the pits. Unfortunately, she did say she had a misfire in qualifying, just tiptoed around just to make sure she could fulfill her 3 laps. But unfortunately, it looks like her race 1 might come to a close. Let's hope she can get out for race 2. Now I'm intrigued to see how close this is going to be between Buckley and Nixon. They're going to appear on your screen any second now. They've gone down the back straight, they're through the chicane, here they are, and it is still Buckley, but Nixon is breathing down his neck. We've got a Rover Tomcat 1-2 fight going on in the MG Cup. Then we've got Bolton and Dowler, the 2 Ian's going toe-to-toe for Class B honours. This is what we like to see. Woodward still holding on just behind Maguire. Maguire still holding off Buckner. Then there is Mark Eales, your leader in the Metro Cup. Then we have, and there's Mike Williams. And Willis looks like he's finally closing the gap a little bit on Willis. There's Tyler's in 4th place. Robbie Kenning's going well. There goes John Moore too. So plenty of action all through the field. We've got a battle going on between Tim Davis and Tim Shooter going through as well, it looks like. So Shooter's got through on Simpson in the Metro Cup. It looks like there. There goes Dick Trevette making up places. He's now past Steve Williams and Richard Cowley as well, and Pete Coleman on that last lap. So Dick Trevette has got the pace. He's starting to move. We've got yellow flags though at the top. Why have we got yellow flags up there? I can't see just yet. We know we've got Kyla Birdseye, but she's in the pits. So I haven't seen Richard Gerard yet, and I think it might be Richard Gerard. So I think we might have lost Richard Gerard from this race as well. As the only driver outside Birdseye who hasn't completed a lap 2. As we know, Birdseye, we can see her in the pit. In fact, we have safety car. Safety car is out. So safety car is out on track right now. So we move into safety car conditions with Buckley leading the way, Nixon in second, Bolton in third, Dowler in fourth, Woodward in fifth, Maguire in sixth, Bugner in seventh. Then we have Mark Eales, your leader in the Metro Cup. Second in the Metro Cup is Mike Williams. Then we've got Willers third in the Metro Cup. There's Tyler fourth, Kenning fifth, John Moore sixth. Yeah, your top 6 in the Metros. That's your top 7 in the Cheshire Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. In fact, whilst the cars go through, they're under safety car. Let's just very quickly pop TSL on the screen for you so you can see for yourself how it's looking across all 36 cars as they're making their way around Donington. We are under safety car conditions right now. It looks like I can see Richard Gerard's Metro at the side of the track at the far side. That is why the safety car is out. I think he's okay, he's just where it's parked. I'm delighted to say that it looks like we've got Kyla Birdseye just waiting to come back out as well. So we are going to be back up to 35 of the 36 runners with 13 minutes of this race to go. And Baston's dropping down the order quite significantly too. So Richard Gerard, of course, we know is lost. We've lost him from this race, unfortunately. Birdseye's back out on track though. Let's take that running order down for you so we can have a little look at some of the track action. Andrew Ewing's just coming back through, of course, safety car conditions, just to really soak up the atmosphere here. Of course, we do know there's a little something going on at Silverstone today. I'm not too sure what it is, but there's some beginner races, I think, taken to the track at Silverstone. This is where the real action is here at Donington Park this weekend. It's the MG Car Club. We are live. If you want to find out more about the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup, there's a link in the body of this body. Give it a click. It will this broadcast. Give it a click. It'll take you straight through to the Metro Cup website. Same for the MG Cup too. If you want to find out more about the MG Cup, again, just below that link for the Metro Cup, there's a link to the MG Cup website. Do check it out. See the rest of the remaining race calendar dates. Catch up with the action with us. Safety car conditions. Is Buckley leading the way. This could suit Dave Nixon quite well though, can we? Know he is lightning off a start. Of course it'll be a rolling start, but we know he's super quick. Bolton in third, Dowler in fourth. Let me just run through you all 36. Well, there's now 35 runners and riders, but I'm delighted to say Carla Birdseye's back out on track. So for the MG Cup, we've got Buckley, Nixon, Bolton, Dowler, Woodward, Maguire, Bugner. That's their top 7 MG Cup cars, and our leading MG Metro Cup car is Mark Eales, 8th on track. Then we've got Gill and Thompson and Boggs, they're all in the MG Cup. Then we've got Mike Williams in 2nd in the Metro, Dan Willers in 3rd. Then we've got Morton, who's in the MG Cup, in 14th. Tyler is in the MG Metro Cup, Kennings in the Metro Cup, Moore's in the Metro Cup, Bowman in the MG Cup, Larry in the MG Cup, Twigger in the MG Cup. We've got another Tyler as well. I have to double check that. We've got Tim Davis, he's Metro Cup 22. Tim Shooter is 23rd on track, but in the Metro Cup. Simpson, again, also Matt Simpson, our good friend. No, we haven't caught up with him yet actually, but we will do, because he's great to have a chat with, is Matt Simpson. We've got Tony Howe in there, we've got Young, Hiley, Burnett, Trevor, Williams, Cowley, Steve Williams, number 75, not to be mistaken with Mike Williams. Cowley, Coleman, Ewins, Baston and Gerard. Baston's out as well somewhere as well. So it looks like we've lost Baston, we've lost Gerard from this race, but we've regained Kyla Birdseye. It's a huge field, it really is a wonderful sight. There's still 10 minutes left on the clock, so because it's the national circuit, fastest lap so far is by Dave Nixon, a 1:25.384. We can still get a fair bit of racing action in if we can get going sooner rather than later. I can see the flatbed has got Richard Garrett's car on. Sorry, it's the tractor, I think, just towed it away actually, so hopefully we can get going sooner rather than later. We want to see the on-track action, don't we? We really do. A lot to bring you this afternoon as well. We've got a little image of the racing action we're going to bring you later today as well. Let's pop that up on screen so you can see. So of course this is race 1 for the MG Cup and Metro Cup. We're going to bring you race 2 a little bit later. We've got both races to bring you of the Cockshoot Cup, both races of the BCV8 Championship as well. So after this, you've still got 5 races to watch live. What a cracker it's going to be. What a day, what a treat we have all day for you. We are live at Donington Park. You don't have to miss any of the action. Don't forget, have your say. We want to hear from you. Tell us, where are you watching from? Comment below, especially if you're watching on YouTube. If you comment in the chat section, we can put your message on screen. So please, please, please do comment. Have your say. Who are you supporting today? Who are you watching? Who are you looking out for? Tell us. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, comment it too. We do look back at the comments. The MG Car Club do check them out. So please do have your say. We want to hear from you. And if you are watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, Live Sport Now, please do. We've got more motorsport action to bring you tomorrow as well with the Equip Classic Racing here live at Donington Park. So, safety car in, we are going to go racing again, and Buckley gets a lightning start away, but what can Nixon do? Bolton's got away too from Dowler. Ashton Woodward now in Class C. Excuse me. It's looking like he might start to get a little bit closer to the back of Dowler. Different class control, but like Bogner's tightly tucked in behind Matty McGuire. Goes to the outside, but Matty's going to have the inside line and holds the position for now. So what can Dick Trevette do as well? It can really start to punch back up again. through everybody goes. So we are green flag racing once again with under 10 minutes on the clock. This is what we want. Racing action here live. The sun has come out as well. What a beautiful day we've got now. Sorry, less than 8 minutes to go now on the clock. And it does look like Richard Buckley is pulling a bit of a gap on Dave Nixon right now. Ian Bolton's coming under a lot of pressure from Ian Dowler. Woodward right in the mix too. And Maguire has managed to hold off Bugner, I can see, with Mark Eel still going. Oh no, we've lost somebody. I think we've lost Morton. Oh, there's a spinner at the top as well, right at the top of the corner. I don't know if you can see it. I did see Morton going quite slow. Did manage to get back out on track. That's the blue car. I'm not too sure who it is. Yeah. Not overly sure. It might be Gill. I think it might be Gill, actually. John Gill, car number 36. We'll double check that. Apologies, John, if you're watching this back and it isn't you. But let me just keep an eye on, do we see car number 36 coming round? Should be after Mark Eels. If we don't see number 36, then it's John Gill Beach. And it is John Gill Beach, unfortunately, at the top of the corner. And look at all the cars steaming through. Look at this. 5 words on the M25 in rush hour. G-Bog pulls into the pits, and look at it, I've never seen Donington Park that's so big on the avenue of this wide. The 4, 5, 6 abreast is quite incredible. And everybody getting through safely as well. My word, what a race we've been treated to here. 6.5 minutes left on the clock. It's go, go, go here. What an absolute thriller we've got. Will we have safety car out again? No, because it looks like John Gill's car is parked in quite a precarious place at the top. So, as I said before, get your comments in. We can see them. Here's proof of that. Steve watching from the old hairpin. Hey, Steve, hope you're well. Keep getting your comments in. We can see them. We'll keep putting them on screen. Christine's commenting as well, supporting Les Tyler. Here we go. This is what we like to see. So, we only have double waves. I don't think we have a safety car. I'm going to try and get a safety car in. It's double wave yellows at the far side of the track. We might get away. We've been able to stay green flag racing for a lot of it. Looks like Dave Nixon is closer this time. And Bolton is under threat from Ian Dowler. The two Ians going toe-to-toe for Class B honours in the Insurance MG Cup. Mark Eels comfortably out in lead, it looks like at the minute, in the Metro Cup. Mike Williams there though, and there goes winners and Robbie Kennan. We've got so much going on. Les Tyler right in the mix, John Moore in the mix, Tim Shooters sniffing around too. There's still a lot up for grabs in the MG Metro Cup here. Did Trevette coming through the field nicely as well. Of course, started on pole position, dropped back. We're not too sure what happened, but it looks like maybe through the crane curves had an off. But managed to get going again. He's out on track and starting to come through the field again. 5 minutes of this race left to go. So it is Buckley, Nixon, Bolton, Dowler, Woodward, Bugner, Maguire. Then Mark Eels, your first Metro Cup car, 8th on track, first in the Metro Cup. Then Morton, Mike Williams, Katie Twigger's on the move. She's now up to 11th place. Thompson, Willers, Kenning, Tyler, Moore, Lowry, Bowman, Shooter, Davis, Simpson, Howe, Tyler, Trevette, Hiley, Williams. That's Steve Williams, Young, Burnett, Coleman, Cowley, Ewins, G-Boggs in the pits. John Gill, we think, is out of the race. Kyla Birdseye still going round, which is great, but we do think she's got a severe issue with the car, but she's going to finish the race. Baston and Gerard out of the race, but it is a battle right at the sharp end. I can see, Kyla Birdseye, Joe, it's my fault completely. She just pulls into the pits for the second time, and I said she's going to complete the race. I hope she can, but I think I might have just given a commentator curse. Please don't watch this back, Kyla. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. Sorry. So dust being kicked off at the final chicane. Mike Williams comes steaming through your screen. Look at Kaylee Twigger. Of course, they are different championships, but the speed of that Tomcat down the straight is quite something, isn't it? So Kaylee Twigger going through Mike Williams there. Of course, Mike Williams second in the Metro Cup. Mark Eels currently leading the way there. Oh, and Kaylee Twigger goes a little bit wide round Redgate. She's okay, but I think she just went a little bit wide. Got caught a little bit. Maybe there's a bit slippy around there. And Williams goes back through. So Buckley, last time around, has now done the fastest, not the last, the time before that, he's done the fastest lap at 1:23.657. So Buckley is the fastest man out on track, but he's still under a lot of pressure from Dave Nixon. I can see him coming down the back straight. Just going to peek on with Richard Cowley going through our screens here. So many cars, 36 in total. So John Gill out of the race, Baston out of the race, Richard Gerrard out of the way, out of the race. It looks like Kyler Birdseye might be out of the race, and G Boggs I think is out of the race as well. So we do have 31 runners and riders out of the 36. There is Buckley, there is Nixon. That is for the outright race win in the MG Cup in Class C honours. The race behind is a thriller. Look at Ian Dowler, that's for Class B in the MG Cup. That really matters. And it looks like Dowler pulls to the inside. Can he get it done? He's just a little bit back. He has to pull back. Oh, we've got a car off right at the top. Is that Pete Coleman? I think, I could be wrong, but I think it might be Pete Coleman in the Metro Cup. It's got straight on at red gate. I mean, that's quite confusing, isn't it? I don't know if you can see that, but at the far end of the straight, you have a green, the computer showing a green flag, but right in front of it, there's double waved yellows. That's quite a dangerous place, I think. Surely that should be yellow, surely. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I mean, if you're driving down the start-finish straight, all you're seeing is that flashing green light, aren't you? Surely that should be yellow. But what do I know? 2 minutes left on the clock. Anyways, Buckley leading away from Nixon for Class C honours in the MG Cup. Bolton leading Dowler for Class B in the MG Cup. It's Mark Eales leading Mike Williams 1-2 in the MG Metro Cup. Dan Willers in third place there. Les Tyler in fourth. Moore in fifth. Shooter in sixth. Simpson in seventh. Kenning in eighth. So Robbie Kenning's dropped down quite a bit, hasn't he? That's a car. Oh, there's so Dave Nixon's going to go around the outside, but he waved yellows. He won't be able to overtake. And the checkered flag has fallen, so the checkered flag falls early, and we weren't quite expecting it. I didn't actually see the white flag beforehand either. So it is Richard Buckley who takes the win from Dave Nixon. Bolton holds off Ian Dowler for Class B honours in the MG Cup. Mark Eales wins in the in the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. They've pulled the checkered flag a minute and a half early just to get a few bits and bobs cleared up here. Now it turns to a yellow light down at the bottom. So a lot of cars coming through for the final time. Look at this, Tony Howe holding on to Trevette, Tim Davies as well. They're going to be neck and neck as they go over the line. Tim Davies and Dick Trevette. I think Trevette just manages to hold on to the position. There goes Joel Roy Hiley just screaming through as well from Ben Young in 27th place overall. Of course, running in the Metro Cup. So it does look like the race has ended a little bit early. They sometimes do this, of course. They're going to have to clear a couple of cars away. It's a tight schedule today. There is barely any room to move. Every race has to get done. The MG Car Club in 2022 bar MG Live is run just on one-day events. So Buckley wins, Nixon second. There was 0.211 over the line, not a lot at all. We'll be in for an absolute thriller in race two a little bit later. Of course, we're going to bring you that live about 3:20. I think it's lights out for that race. You'll see it all live with us. Live Sport Now. Don't forget, so if you're watching on YouTube or you're not watching on YouTube, make sure you do watch it on YouTube. Have your say, have your comments. We can show them on screen for you as well. Make sure you hit subscribe too. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, there is a link in the body of the broadcast. Takes you straight through to Live Sport Now. Don't forget, you've got all of the racing action a little bit later. 2 races of the MGCC Cockshoot Cup to bring you, 2 races of the BCV8 Championship to bring you, and of course we have race 2. And if it's anything like this, it's going to be a thriller of the Cherish Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. Well, there is Buckley, arm out. There's Dave Nixon, look. They probably can't see me, but I'm going to wave to them all anyway. There's Ian Dowler, look. There's Andrew Ewins. In comes Bugner, what a great race. Ashley Woodward. There's Maddie Maguire, she did well. John Morton. There's Mark Eales, your Metro Cup race winner, car number 1. There's Mike Williams, there's Kaylee Twigger. There goes Dave Thompson. There's Dan Willers up there. There's Simon Lowry. All the cars just pulling in now. And through they go. Now whilst the cars go in, let's just pop that TSL up onto the screen for you so you can see for yourself how things finished up. Well, congratulations to all of the runners and riders. we're going to hear from the drivers a little bit later again. We'll catch up with them at assembly. You will hear from the drivers. If you missed our first broadcast, we went for a little walkabout behind the scenes during qualifying. We caught up, had a little walk around the Metro Cup camp, we had a little walk around the MG Cup camp. Do go back and watch it. Wherever you're watching this, the content will stay there, so make sure you go back and watch broadcast 1 if you want to hear from the drivers. And if you want to go back to the start of this broadcast, we caught up with a number of drivers too before this race. Of course, you appreciate we were on one camera today. We've got to go set up for the next set of races too. So let's just take that TSL down. What a cracker it's been. We are going to head off for a short break, just for a quick bite to eat. Still got a jam-packed action for you to bring you 2 races for the Cockshoot Cup, 2 races for the BC V8 Championship, and of course our final race here for the Cheshire Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup. What a race that was. If the rest of the day is anything like that, boy oh boy, you don't want to go anywhere, and you don't have to. We're going to head off for a short break. When we come back, we've got more race action here live at Donington Park.